Hello again, I am Blunty, finally sitting down at the end of the day here at day 2 in PAX Australia. I'm talking to Glenn, who's basically the Intel guy. And I wanted to talk to him about Skull Canyon and the Intel NUCs, because it's something you guys have been asking me about, but I have no hands-on experience yet. But you can tell me everything I need to know.
Sure thing.
So what do I need to know?
Yeah, Nate, well, the Skull Canyon NUC is our flagship NUC. We've got a whole range of NUCs, right?
Right, let's start by defining NUC.
NUC stands for Next Unit of Computing. It's the NUC. Well, you say NUC, I say NUC. Sometimes it changes, but it depends where you're from, right? But the NUC is pretty much just a mini powerful PC.
Right.
And if you look at Skull Canyon, it's at the top of the range.
Skull Canyon, it's literally a desktop computer in a little box, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that's, we've packed a 45-watt quad-core Core i7 processor into the Skull Canyon NUC. It's the type of chip that you'd find in a high-end gaming notebook. So it's not quite the full power of a desktop processor, but if you look at the gaming notebook processors, it'll give you the same sort of bang for buck.
So they're running Intel Iris graphics?
Yeah, Iris Pro 580, so it's the highest end of graphics that we have in a solution. So, and the graphics performance of it is pretty good. I often get asked, well, but can I play this or can I play that? We've done a lot of testing, and some of our reseller partners have done a lot of testing on the Skull Canyon. A rough guide, we can get higher settings on CSGO at about 60 frames a second.
Right.
So we've been using it at a lot of events recently, set up as a LAN on CSGO, and it's been running really smoothly and really successfully. So now, will it play the highest end games at the highest settings? Yeah, but it's that's not its thing.
Yeah.
If that's your caper, then
there are other options.
Yeah, you upgrade to the big graphics cards and whatever. But just for that portability, throw it in your backpack, go to the LAN, set it up.
Forget about throwing it in your pocket. I picked one of those up before. It's like that.
Yeah, they're tiny, right? So, and that's the thing. The bang for buck you get in that little package is amazing.
Is it sold as a gaming device, or a living room computer device, or a sort of ultra portable device, or all of the above?
One of the cool things about the Skull Canyon NUC, and not too many people know about this, is that when you open the box, there's 2 lids, right? So the lids are replaceable. One lid's got a big gaming skull on it. The second lid is a business lid.
Right.
So you take the skull away and it's just a nice black finish. So if it's a business environment, which is, many of our sales are going in as type the workstation replacement type setups, then you whack your corporate lid on and off you go. And you get home, you just unscrew it, put your Skull Canyon lid on, go off and do all your gaming.
So what about expandability? What have we got on ports-wise? So
ports-wise, well, to start with, so the 2 memory slots, hard drive slots, M.2, 2 of them that can be rated. So you can literally put in 2 terabytes of M.2 SSD.
Is that SATA 3 connected or PCIe?
PCIe, so
nice.
The NVMe. Right, so you can use our brand new 600p NVMe M.2.
Right, yeah.
They're made for it and fully tested and configured for the Skull Canyon NUC, and they come in 1 terabyte format, so you can go and rate up 2 terabytes of SSD power there, up to 32 gig of RAM in this little beast. I think it's 4 USBs. We've got USB charging port. There's a SD card slot, 3 outlets for 3 4K monitors. So running at 65 hertz, and one of them's a Thunderbolt port, so we get Thunderbolt 3 over USB-C out the back. And so the other thing that does, and what we're showcasing here on the booth, is an external graphics option.
I was just about to ask you, as soon as you said the word Thunderbolt, does it work with those external?
Yeah, it does. So Razer have released the Razer Core, and moving forward there'll be a rash of new Thunderbolt products that will expand that capability. And the setup that we have here on the booth, we're actually running VR from a NUC.
That's amazing. That's awesome. Yeah. What's the cool? How is it cooled?
It's got a quite a nice cooling fan in it.
And so it's one of those slimline sort of laptop style?
Correct. And one of the reasons that the Skull Canyon NUC doesn't quite look like the other NUCs, you may have seen the other NUCs are very square and tall, whereas this is flat and long. Right. So we can get airflow through it, right? So The other thing is the power pack on this Skull Canyon NUC versus our standard NUC series is much larger. You're getting a big laptop power pack.
So it's a brick style.
Correct. And the rest of our NUC range being like a 15 to 17 watt CPU, you're getting a tablet style wall type thing, right? So it's a pretty beefy power pack that comes with it. Ships with a VESA mount in the box, so you can VESA mount it to the back of a TV or a monitor, which is pretty cool. You can connect up. I mean, the other way that we're showcasing the Skull Canyon NUC here is this couch we're sitting on now during the day has got 4 people on it playing a fabulous game called Goat Punks. And we're
Goat Punch.
Goat punks.
Punks.
Yeah, you're a punk, you know.
I like my version better.
Yeah.
Goat Punch. That could be the sequel.
It's the same thing, I'll tell you, because it's a pretty violent game. You're a goat and you have to knock other people off the mountain. So, other goats, off the mountain.
Right, so it's one of those party battle style.
It's goat
games.
warfare at its best, right? So, and you have to stay on top for 30 seconds. It's very cool. But it's family fun. It's console fun around your television playing PC games. So we just connect 4 Bluetooth controllers directly to the Bluetooth on board the Skull Canyon NUC. Oh, and by the way, you get AC Wi-Fi thrown in also.
So the only thing I've got left to ask you is, can I get my hands on one to play with? We'll have a chat about that off camera.
There you go.
But I think you guys have finally got the grounding you wanted in what the hell the Intel NUC and the Skull Canyon in particular is all about. And I'm more intrigued than ever because, like I said to you, I wasn't kidding. I came into this completely ignorant. I should have looked it up before I sat down with you so I could ask some more intelligent questions, but that's not how I roll, and you guys know it. Thank you very much for having a chat with me, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, mate. No worries.
We'll have a chat about it.
Cool.
All right, how'd that feel for you?
Yeah, great.
That's all right.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no, it was good. And you did ask all the right questions, right?
Excellent, good.